Brenda sent me this a long time ago.
Oh.
It's going to require reading, Brenda. I just needed a breakdown. There are some new routes. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Athens, Greece, Buenos Aires, Zurich, Milan, Budapest, Prague. Well, they do Prague. I guess
Those are all from Phoenix?
yeah.
Wow.
Not American. Well, through DFW.
Yeah, I mean,
you can get there.
that's okay.
There's no direct from Phoenix necessarily. Expanded premium options for Tokyo. Well, definitely Budapest and Prague are beer cities. You know, I hear good things about South America from a lot of the judges that we know. Marty Natural, M. Souter. Who else?
Locally.
We have anyone? Oh, well,
Yeah.
Dennis Mitchell, but I haven't heard from him in a while.
No, but I can't remember her name now. She's done our judging. She's
Oh, yeah. Tip of my tongue, too.
worked at 100 Mile for a while.
Yeah. It's okay. We're allowed to forget people's names.
I have it though.
Okay. But, other people like Mitch Steele and, well, not Stan Hieronymus as much anymore, but he used to be on that circuit. Beer writer. Anyway, yeah, I hear a lot of good things about South America. And the thing about South America is you don't change that many time zones, if at all, depending on where you go. Straight shot.
Yeah.
South. So, that could be exciting. I rented a car for Scotland.
Oh,
So I was like, wow, this is insanely cheap. And I looked, I'm like, well, there's no air conditioning. But do you need air conditioning in Scottsdale?
Scottsdale, yes.
Or Scotland?
No, probably not.
Except, think about your wife, my wife.
You're at the hottest part of summer, and we have wives of a certain age.
Yeah, it's 67 degrees, but
Yeah,
still
sweating.
I still turn off 3 or 4 fans every morning in the bedroom. So
Yes, absolutely.
because it's hot in there. But
you don't even have a south-facing window on your bedroom.
I know. I don't know what's going on. But and also automatic is a premium.
It sure is, yeah.
So it's like literally $150 or $450, and the trade-off is such.
Automatic and AC. Wow.
Right. Well, and I can drive manual, of course, you know this, but driving manual left-handed for a shorter period is a little different. Like
that would be tricky.
Well, it's doable. So if I was there we were driving for the whole week, then yeah,
You
maybe.
go for it.
But we're just looking at a couple days, and I don't know. I don't want to be. The last thing you want to do is to save $200 and go. Did I get in that accident because I wasn't paying attention because I was
Trying to figure out how to
shifting
shift
with the left hand?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I drive a standard car for many years, like nothing.
Right.
But I couldn't even imagine
I know.
this.
It's like I think about throwing a softball or something like with my left hand and overhand. Like it's not. Yeah.
Hello, Hazel.
So I have to discuss that, but I rented something and like crazy. Like, so, and then like one of the options, an inexpensive option was the Jeep Electric Avenger or something like that. Or I don't know. It's one of these
Different names in the U.S.
It's kind of like a cute ute, like looks more like your Honda Civic of yesteryear with maybe bigger tires, but not aggressive tires.
Mm-hmm.
But it's electric. So like, well, that would be fun, but I have no idea.
Well, you don't have to manually shift that.
Well, I know, but I have no idea what what the range is, and like
what's the charging infrastructure?
Do I have to look for a B&B with a fucking 240 volt access? I don't know. I don't have one, so so that would have been cool, but no. And then like, oh, let's see, I could do a Ford, I don't know, making up a word, Aveo, or I could spend literally $3 more and get a,
Lincoln Continental.
well, no, like Mercedes Benz.
Right.
I mean, they're low end. I'm like, so it's just crazy. I don't know. Like I was like, oh wow, save a lot of money and rent a car, or just rent it for all week. But I don't know. Let's see.
Huh.
It's interesting. I don't know. Like I haven't rented a car in a while. Oh, I guess I did in Wisconsin. But, it was getting really expensive to rent a car, right? I mean,
I know it was crazy here. Like Super Bowl just messed everything up. And then it was if you could find one, it was going to be $400 a day.
yeah. Yeah,
So
and I
wild.
rented one for like better part of a week, and I'm like nowhere near changing my rental car status at all. So I don't know. They're gonna have to rethink their model.
Oh, they're doing the artificial intelligence check-in of your car,
Oh, wow.
where it scans the entire car, and
Right.
any little smudge will get you hit with a repair. And if you get hit with a repair, they also tack on a $250 inspection fee for the AI.
You are pushing me towards the automatic vehicle.
And that's in play at Phoenix Airport right now.
Oh, really? Well, Andrew Bauman.
Hey, Rob. What's going on, man?
I guess we're starting.
We're starting with travel talk. So I just checked in for my flight to Salt Lake tomorrow, and I said maybe we'll upgrade, whatever. We're in basic economy, so like the upgrade, sure. Like if I see something, grab it. There are 9 people on the wait list for that flight for first class right now.
Yeah,
From
could
Phoenix
happen.
to Salt Lake.
Could happen.
Anyways, we didn't upgrade. We're sitting in different rows because, you don't get to pick your chair when you get basic.
Well, we're going to start. I need a beverage, and we have an assortment here, and we have some snack foods.
Yeah, we're keeping this one light.
Okay.
Oh, so you were talking about travel. We can also mention now that, let's see, Phoenix just got a new
Andrew,
direct.
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying. I would like a beverage because we have
What
them.
beverage would you like?
Should we start with the
Andrew.
non-alcohol, or we should start with the? I'm excited about the NA beer because
Let's try the NA smoke beer.
Yes.
Okay, this is Hop Lark Limited. This is a beer podcast. This is
Right
not.
now. No,
not
that's
a
not beer.
podcast.
It's not beer. It's not even non-alcoholic beer. It's
How's it taxed?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
How is it made?
I think
It's
make
got
it like
color.
a beer.
Well, I thought Hop Lark was strictly hop water.
No,
Is this not true?
No, not at all.
All right.
Go like this.
And we'll go like that.
This.
And
And we'll go like this. Everyone gets to see the can. It's got a little mark on it.
Nice. So this is I mean, we're bending what a rogue beer.
Summer is the time for grilling and campfires, so why not a smoky tea? Made with black tea that is smoke dried over pine wood fire, Lapsang tea is a fine choice for smoky cocktail lovers, flavor adventurers, or those just pining for a midweek campsite getaway.
So it doesn't say anything. What are the ingredients? Not brewed. Okay.
Black tea.
There's no malt in this at all.
Black tea, hops, black tea, and citric acid. Contains caffeine.
From the tea.
Hoppiness level, kinda, is what it says.
Well, I mean, it's not. For God's sake, I hope we don't IPAize smoked beers. Maybe we did. Maybe someone did. Why are you putting that way over there?
Because we have other beverages to get with.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I know this is just hot water.
This is. I don't even think I've seen this on This Week in Rock Beer. So I'm going to post that.
Great.
Where did you get this?
I got this at the non-alcoholic kombucha and beer store on Northern and 12th Street.
This is
Jessica?
Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica Uribe.
Yep.
This
Jessica
is her place.
Uribe's place.
Nice. It's all NAs.
Yes. And it's in the same shopping center for you beer fans as the 1227 tap room.
So the way you said that reminded me. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the at the Taco Bell. I'm at the Pizza Hut in combination. They got the order wrong, I think. I'm at the kombucha store. I'm at the non-alcohol beverage center.
That's right. Exactly.
I'll have to now. See, I just made my technical. I'm gonna have to put that in because I got it wrong.
Great.
Anyway, no, very exciting. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna have to get some
really
soon.
good.
I'm gonna have to get some today.
It's really good.
I do like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't care if I can get it maybe closer. I'm gonna go there because I do owe Jessica a visit because she came. We talked a few times, and we still have to get her on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But we're lazy asses when it comes to scheduling. So,
Hey, can you be on the show tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry.
no, it's like we should have called so and so to be on the show.
Yes.
That's usually how it happens. Or, well, yeah, we could schedule it, but
Rob's going to Scotland
you're going to Salt Lake City. I mean, come on.
for 3 days.
All right. Well, anyway, as it pertains to travel, another topic that may affect, will affect a lot of our listeners if they travel abroad.
Mm-hmm.
So with tariffs, they lowered the threshold that they can start to tariff you. You know this? It used to be anything under $800.
Oh, yeah.
And they got rid of that.
Yes. I mean, that's shipping. So also shipping. So like your Alibaba and your Temu stuff used to be non-tariffed and everything is tariffed.
Okay, but now you have to declare all of your stuff. So, for example, if I go get fitted for a kilt, it won't be ready in the time I'm there. It would be 8 weeks. But let's just say I already ordered it and I want to go pick it up and bring it back, right? Have it fitted there, take a few photos and pack it in my bag. I have to declare that because a lot of that stuff is in the $800 range.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I mean, they're going to be very zealous, I think, at customs, because that's revenue, and they can sweat you for anything.
Revenue at all, baby.
Chewing gum, like literally, like, oh, you don't get this in the United States. Declare it. It's
cheese.
Cheese.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Oh, I know. That was the one thing that, remember I said we can bring it back and you can most cheese you can store at room temperature. And I showed you the cracker sleeve and like how there's extra room in there. You can throw a wedge of cheese in there. And if you don't use it during your trip, you have it bring home. And there's extra room in these.
There could be if you eat a few. That's true. What's our next? We have another non-alcoholic. This one is a beer. This is...
You think if we drink the Hop Lark and have the chips, which are barbecue brat and beer can chicken?
We've had the barbecue brat on the show before.
Right, but this would really sort of
Yeah.
negatively, well, it would definitely influence how that tastes. Drinking a smoked
beverage, water,
hop water,
tea.
Yeah, with tea, that's gonna. Well, what do I give a fuck? I'm just gonna eat these. I don't. My biased opinion is my palate has been skewed.
Oh! Now I want to try one of the other ones.
So these are the Pringles. We have the beer can chicken. And
very
the
different.
beer brat. Yeah, side by side, and I'm washing it down with a smoked Hop Lark.
Yeah, it's the weirdest Arizona beer frontier we've ever had.
The brown ones taste different than I remember. They taste a little bit more sweet.
There is a lot of sweetness to it. I was going to say that.
They almost taste barbecue.
Like the second it hit my tongue, I was like, "Oh, sugar."
Yeah, it tastes like barbecues now, especially if you
drink it with a smoked beverage.
right. We could just turn this whole show into a mukbang. You know what a mukbang is?
No.
It's a Korean video casting thing where they just eat a lot of food while they're doing their. Oh, I wonder what the official Hazel. Would you like a chip? The aggressive crump.
That was the most aggressive I've seen her be about anything ever.
I know. So
very interesting.
I'm going to prefer the chicken, believe it or not. It's hard to say that usually as a brat, but I don't know. It's different, man. It seemed to be more. Well, first of all, they use a lot of umami producing things, probably MSG or volatile yeast or
yeast. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's 2% less of Borula yeast.
If you've ever parboiled brats with beer, it's kind of what that flavor is.
Between the two, that beer brat one is a lot going on, like almost too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hit me with that smoke.
I'm sure this is a captivating show today where we eat a bunch of food and you can't have any.
I mean, I'll put it in the description. Please enjoy these beverages and foods as you listen to the show. And
I listen to a show called Spilled Milk, and that's their tagline. The podcast where we eat a bunch of different foods and you can't have any. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone, it's possible. It's not, a certainty, but we might be the first people to have this combination.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we say in the beer world, nothing's new, right? Everything's been done. I think this may be something actually new.
That particular beverage with these
smoky tea water.
Right.
With beer can chicken Pringles.
Right. Right.
Finally did it. High five. Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about something else while we move on to our next beverage.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned the tariffs and travel. The tariffs are, again,
and we're looking at like visa fees. Yeah. Like $15,000 visa fees from Europe.
Yeah. Visa, meaning the documents you need. I just looked into it. I'm going to pay like $18 to go to the UK just for their temporary whatever. Those are reasonable, but like, what the Secretary of State who's suggesting this, Marco Rubio, is that what he needs to understand is if you do that to a country, they will do that exactly. That's generally how it is. So, nope.
I mean, you're just reducing everyone's ability to travel around everywhere.
Right.
Including us.
Right. And you're just saying, all right, well, if you're someone who's going to retire, like maybe I'll just travel one time and I'll never come back. Because seriously, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Especially for, some of these people in the, digital nomads and people who are able to travel while they work. So glassware and everything.
New glassware and everything. This is the Lesser Evil non-alcoholic brew. Mash Gang dark brew with chocolate and cherries. A dark brew with chocolate and cherries. Rich, creamy, exquisite, decadent chocolate dark brew with vanilla and creamy oats. Spiked with a rather extravagant amount of sweet and sour cherry juice. Despite its taste, it does in fact contain no dairy products and is entirely vegan. We went to great pains to blend the cherry to get that cake-filling vibe down.
I just wanted to point out the previous Hop Lark Smoky does have a beer-like appearance. The tea has made it look that way, but it does not have any head retention at all. What you just poured seems to have a more beer quality. I mean, it's dark, but there is kind of a light head on mine. So what is this?
We are Mash Gang. We are a phantom no-low craft brewery making experimental high-quality brews that just happen to be low alcohol. Crisp malt beverages, crushable pails, going rogue on some boundary-pushing weird stuff that sounds like Mash Gang.
So they're saying low, not no.
Always less than 0.5% alcohol by volume.
Is that their tagline, Lesser Evil? What does that mean?
I think that's the name of the beer.
Oh, is it?
Mash Gang is the brewery. Lesser Evil is the name of the beer. Oh, let's show it. And right there. And right over here.
Well, the reason I bring that up
Okay.
is Lesser Evil is the parent company of Pirate Booty popcorn and those kinds of snacks. I think it's and a weird side note, the president or the founder of that company went into City Hall and declared he was the mayor and brought in a bunch of people in and basically had to be tossed out.
Dragged out?
Yeah.
I am the mayor now.
Yes. He was inspired by some of the, what should we say, light insurrection movement that some of people of a certain party believe in. You know, threw a bunch of documents down and declared himself.
Huh.
That's the name of the company, Lesser Evil, not this beer. That's what I wanted to make sure of.
Right. Gotcha.
That is a different
Right.
entity.
This is the Mash Gang is the name of the brewery, and Lesser Evil is the
I'm
name
just
of the
making
beer.
sure that,
Yeah.
because it's all I have is dry goods on their site. So
This does not make the beer brat chip better.
no,
Mm-mm.
this has it has a warty smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's very chocolatey, but there is not as much sweetness. This is in that uncanny valley to me. Like for me to power through a lot of these, which I guess isn't the goal, but
Power through a bunch of NA beers.
yeah. Well, it's slower, not non.
Well, 0.5%.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would be good with ice cream, but it's not sweet enough for me to choose as a sweet to satisfy my sweet tooth. Let's put it that way. Right?
Huh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like a piece of chocolate would go a longer way for me than this.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm sure that this has plenty of calories too.
Right. I'm talking for home, you know, like now if I'm out and I'm zebra striping, meaning I'm having a alcoholic beverage and this might be the thing if I'm trying to change the chemistry in my mouth a little bit, if I've had too many hops, or I know you're saying that's impossible, but you know what I'm saying? Like if I want to sort of mix it up,
Mm-hmm.
that would fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something I'd choose again.
It says we're a Phantom No-Low, which is,
Is that a new term they're throwing out there
I
that
don't know.
has no meaning?
it says brewed and packaged by Pilot Project Brewing, Chicago, Illinois,
Okay.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Pilot Project is a brewery that I've visited a couple times now. In Milwaukee, they have a giant downtown, right off of where the Bucks play. What do they call that now?
Mecca?
They still call it Mecca?
I don't know.
God,
It's the only thing I know.
it's not.
Northwest
Billy
Bob's farm insurance.
Anyway, they have a giant brewery there, and they have 4 or 5 breweries represented. And then when I went to Chicago for hemp beverage pilot brew or the collaboration,
Mm-hmm.
that was like more like a food hall with a smaller brewery, and 7 or 8 brands with stations.
Mm-hmm.
That was pilot as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
We can do that here.
yes, we can. We can do all of those things. We can do that. We could even have winery and distillery in the same location.
Yeah.
So
Someone get on that.
please justify the law change.
All right. Justify what we worked at. Yeah. I was surprised when I was doing some research this week about it. So we have our guild members, which are all number 3 series microbreweries. And we have always been open to other beverage producers being part of the guild as allied members.
Yes.
However, it's not something we've really talked about. We've had some people come to us and say, "Hey, can I be a member of the guild?" And we say, "Sure."
Right. And we usually say, here's how you can be involved
Right.
without necessarily being an official member. But I mean, we always appreciate the
Mhm.
revenue and be able to share your status with our colleagues and so on.
And
and so
it really encourages collaborations and things like
Right.
that. So it's great. Well, I was looking at just cider and mead companies in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Six Birch Cider is a member. Thank you. Below the Rim Meadery is at many of our events. They come to, I think, every one except maybe Baja, but they're very involved with us. They enjoy being involved with our members too. Cider Core, we see them at some of our events. Superstition Meadery, they were at Real Wild and Moody. That was nice. Scale and Feather, right next to 8-Bit. They've been to, they were at Strong Beer. Bacher has been at Baja Beer Fest. Drinking Horn Mead, we've spent some time there. But let me read this list. Six Birch Cider, Below the Rim Meadery, Puro Tequila Soda, Cider Core, Superstition Meadery, Scale and Feather Meadery, Bacher Cider, Stoic Cider, Drinking Horn Mead. All You Mead is a meadery in Flagstaff.
Did not know that.
All You Mead.
All You Mead is love?
We've got one of our favorites, the Meeting Room, down in Sonoyta.
Right.
Cosmic Cider House. Meeting of the Minds. They're good. Celestial Meads. That's in Carefree, and that is Uva.
Uva, I don't know if he's still affiliated with Sana.
I don't know. I saw him over at the Gilbert Fest that Johan put on. He was at there. Celestial Meads was there. High Five Meadery. Brill Mead, which is alternating proprietor with Mosaic down in Tucson. Arizona Sake. And Witch Creek Craft Cider. So those are all of the cideries and meaderies that I could find.
So about half have been to our events.
Yes.
About half.
And some of them are very small and some of them are very new. But
right.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, because they definitely are in the brewery vibe thing more than the wine vibe thing.
Right. So according to federal law and Arizona state law, they are classified as a winery because it's essentially any farm product that's not grain.
Right.
Which is weird. There are reasons for it being weird. And unfortunately, again, I think if you look at the classification, it's like classifying a vegetable versus a fruit, which I know you've had some recent experience with this on your trivia game. But, at some point it's, okay, yes, this is technically a berry, but it's considered a vegetable or whatever. But how is it used? And so, part of the argument is legally they are more wine. Culturally, they're more like beer, especially when you talk about below 8.5%. And believe it or not, they have to pay more in taxes if they have a certain level of carbonation because it approximates champagne. So I'm sure when sparkling beverages were a thing in the wine world, we're like, we can't have these guys just picking apples and
putting CO2 in it
because of you've had champagne.
Yes.
And by the way, if you can get champagne today before the tariffs hit, you should probably do that. And you should consider what the occasion might be in the future. Why you would pop that bottle on a random Tuesday or Wednesday. Ooh. So think about that. As a champagne, as sparkling beverages, as they get drier, the fruit sort of matters less.
Mm-hmm.
The drier they get, you're not, you don't get the same grape care and the more carbonation. So, you talk about economics, the substitution effect for highly carbonated apple cider versus champagne for someone who just wants to buy a budget.
I just want a 6-pack of cider, sparkling cider.
Right.
A local cider company recently told me last year he paid $60,000 in taxes just on carbonation. That doesn't even include the normal excise taxes they would pay.
Yeah.
Just the carbonation part of taxes was $60,000. This is not a large organization.
Right. So in some states, they treat tax-wise and production-wise cider as beer.
Right.
Is that something we want to look at? Possibly. I don't know. It's something
so hard to figure those rules out, but obviously someone did. All we have to do is copy what they did.
Right.
ish.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes that's easy.
We know
sometimes
there's a
not.
lot of protectionism in the whole licensing scheme, and
Yeah.
I would think that there would be a lot of politicking to do to accomplish that.
I would think that there would be less. On the one hand, I think there would be less concern because it's not like this is an apple growing state. On the other hand, if we were an apple growing state, we probably would have a lot of small farmers going like, I would just love to sell my apples locally when they're not for eating, or
hmm
I don't get in the grocery store as much as I used to, and I don't feel like I want to support someone locally. So it's a little bit of both, right?
We do
But
have-
there's nobody we're protecting that is a manufacturer of these products in the state,
hmm
right?
True.
So
There are several of those since part of my research was also linking their social media
mhm.
to the guild and also just, having it. There are a lot of them that do grow their own apples, like your backyard.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
I know Stoic Cider is big into apple growing.
and where they're located in Prescott.
Prescott, yeah.
So yeah, there are areas you generally need a freeze.
Mm-hmm.
I do know in the superstitions there is a nested valley high up that freezes. The Revis Ranch, you can hike out there and literally pick apples in the right time of year.
Cool.
Um, that's like an overnight, or it could be a day hike, but like, why would you not enjoy yourself there?
Mhm.
That's a backpacking trip. Yeah.
Have you done that trip?
I have.
Cool.
Yeah, I did, and then I considered going in fall again with like a Dutch oven and making apple cobbler, but I never did, and that would be heavy.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a big Dutch oven. It could just be a little tiny one like they serve desserts in.
Yes, I don't have. Yeah,
I mean, you can find one.
we didn't have Amazon back then. I would have had to
Yeah,
hunt that down.
That's true. That's true. You could have gone to Goodwill.
Dude,
Hey,
man,
let's talk
I'm
about.
Not, I'm not gonna.
Let's talk about this next beverage.
I have
real
no
quick.
regrets about not making it back up there. I can have apple.
I'm just trying to
cobbler.
provide solutions.
All right.
Pinnacle
You got a
Brewing
time
Company.
machine? That would be a great solution.
Pinnacle Brewing Company's Novo 11, 4.7% Czech dark lager.
Okay. I have another apple story.
Okay.
We'll talk about this.
We'll Apple story too. I'm just letting the,
Mhm.
the fans know what's going on.
Mm.
The fan, Tom.
Ooh, this is the one beer I didn't have up at Pinnacle, right?
Mm.
Remember I said I had all the lagers and I didn't get to. Yeah, this is it. This is good.
Yeah, it's nice.
And they've got.
I had it when
They had
I
a
was in
recreation of the clockface in Prague.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
It's a very famous celestial clock. I've seen Renhouse use that too. I think it's just a signifier of the area.
Mhm.
That's very good. I like that. And it sort of is in the same family as the non-alcohol that we did, except no chocolate. So,
And I mean it does still have a significant amount of sweetness.
yeah, right. But it's balanced by the roastiness of the malt.
Mm-hmm.
So, I might try to blend a little bit of those together, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. They're not stylistically the same sort of thing. Wow.
And one's got alcohol in it.
Eric Glomsky. Are you familiar with Eric Glomsky?
No.
He's a winemaker. Pillsbury. I hate to get that wrong.
Mm.
No. Anyway, Eric Glomsky is a client of Camilla Alarcon, and he would consult with her.
Page Springs.
Page Springs. God, yeah,
It's
Page
okay.
Springs.
It's okay.
I know Pillsbury's on my mind.
We got it.
You want to buy Pillsbury? I think it was just like $5 or $6 million
I know. It's beautiful. We went there.
just to stay there. Page Springs is awesome too. Anyway,
Eric
Eric
Glomsky.
Glomsky, he was in the movie Blood into Wine, which was Maynard's movie about the winemaking industry as he knew it. Boy, that's been like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, It's not. Maynard told me, excuse me, James
James.
Keenan told me that they were working on a second
Hmm.
thing.
Times change between 15 years
Well,
in the wine
he's
industry
like,
in
that was
Arizona.
me as a rock star with a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of enthusiasm. I didn't know what I'm doing. He's like, now I know what I'm doing. He didn't say about the rock star part and the resources. I think to me, it was a display of ability. And so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, Eric Glomsky, in that part of the world is where John McCain's ranch was. And Eric Glomsky has made cider with apples from the McCain. I have not had it. I don't know if it's been made recently, but he told me that story. So
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. So we do have apple. We have them around, Wilcox, right? And I suppose anywhere that has a freeze that anywhere with any kind of elevation, sure. We'll see.
I'm seeing if there's anything on their website about cider.
On this day, 2 years ago, ABI sold Shock Top and Breckenridge and Blue Point and Red Hook and Widmer Brothers and 10 Barrel and a cider company called Square Mile and Highball, a cocktail concern, RTD. They sold them to Tilray, ABI.
Right.
And as we know, it's been a happy story ever since.
It's been quite a tumultuous journey for those brands, that's for sure.
Right. Well, and they're just brands now.
Yeah.
Mostly. I mean, kind of been pulled from origins.
Oh, yeah. Closing the breweries, putting it all in one place. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of the things I just posted. I didn't comment because I have a feeling on it. I have all kinds of feelings.
What? Why?
I think it was a wasted opportunity. I think, we took because the CEO had made some public comments about it. We seemed to be enthusiastic about the idea, but
Never really happened.
no. And apparently, he's got a history of talking big and trying to pump his stock up, and it's rat.
Well, that stock is not one of those that are really taking off right now.
6 years ago on this day, ABI purchased Platform Brewing Company.
Oh,
And I've never heard anything about them since.
No.
They're definitely not owned by ABI any longer.
did they buy it back?
I don't know.
There
I've
have been a few of those.
never seen a word since.
I've never seen anything since.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Purchase that brand right into oblivion.
And
Which is so weird.
10 years ago, we were on the planning I think the week of our first guild major philanthropic charitable giving, which was help Nick Mackle's daughter learn how to eat, pay for the therapy because the health insurance just wanted to pay to feed her with a tube. And just, that's, you're basically, I don't know, providing bagged, IV.
Sucrose and
Yeah. And
crushed up
right. And a bunch of plastic
Flintstones vitamins.
consumables.
Yeah.
So instead of paying to have her eat, and she's
All
got the
better
therapy.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was 10 years ago. And we were just talking about that with somebody recently, and definitely broke the law hard, but we learned our lesson how to do it right so we wouldn't have to sort of hold our breath the entire time.
A raid by DLLC coming in and picking up tackers and bikes.
Yeah.
It could happen. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It did happen for
we
a
can
while.
talk with Craig about that today.
It did happen for a while because there was a brewery that was doing raffle stuff, and they literally took the time to say, I cannot touch this item. I'm going to have somebody from the nonprofit pick it up and display it because we donated it to them, and I have and not here, and it's not ours. So it was very convoluted. So apparently they got talked to. I won't name who it was, but it was pretty comical for a while that everyone started to pick up on it and started whenever we had a giveaway.
I'm not touching it.
They would explain like these tickets are for free, but you know, you don't have to make a purchase. These are, it was fun times.
I mean, it never goes away. It's so hard to understand that either you just don't care and you keep doing everything, or you just go, oh, I can't do anything.
Right.
So that's why having a good attorney, alcohol specific attorney, is important for anyone in the industry.
Right. And we are meeting our attorney, Camila Alarcon, with Craig Miller, former DLLC agent and also now a liquor agent with Arizona Liquor Industry Consultants. So either one of those two people are great for your licensing needs and your questions. They will charge you if it becomes a more involved situation. And they're worth the money.
Right.
100%. So we know of a business that recently is no longer, or I guess destined to be no longer, that sort of talked to a few people and had a different kind of attorney write up their operating documents. And that seems to have missed all the checks and balances of running that organization. I mean, I'm not saying that that will always happen, but
there are specific things that only alcohol attorneys will be aware of compared to a standard
right.
Ambulance chaser.
And as a profession, an attorney is bound by ethical things that they will take responsibility if they make a mistake.
Right.
A firm like ALIC has a reputation to stand on. They don't have the same necessarily professional rules as an attorney, but they do work with attorneys. So you are much better protected when you take their advice. And Andrew and I will give out advice, but bound to
anything.
We'll tell you how you should ask your questions, who you should talk to. But here's what we think.
I had a question that came to me via text message last night at about 9 o'clock that said, I am selling beer to a restaurant license, and that licensee says they are not allowed to buy beer from self-distributed breweries, and they have to get it through a distributor.
Is it a chain?
I don't know.
Not that it makes
I don't know who the restaurant was.
I mean, not that it makes any legal difference, but maybe they have a policy.
Sure, absolutely, could be.
Versus the law is clear that can do that.
Right.
There's no distinction types of purchases.
A number 3 microbrewery is a producer with limited distribution and retail rights.
Right. And they're only really limited by the fact that they can
volume
only distribute their own products.
And they can only distribute up to 93,000 gallons, and then they have to use a distributor. Right. And this brewery that reached out, it definitely was not making that much. But I'm grateful for that brewery finding the value in the guild and being a guild member. So even on a small scale, figure out how to pay $400 a year. That was great.
We should get on to our final beer.
Okay. I mean, you can just keep it if you want. I don't know how much time.
Is it 2?
It's a rock beer.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably wrap up.
I think so. Yeah, time to wrap it up. We're just gonna have you enjoy that at home.
No, we have to wrap up because we are having that lunch, and some of these things will.
Hey, this weekend is Great Taste in the Midwest.
I was going to bring that up.
So let's finish. Well, let's maybe finish. Also, Jim Cook is taking back over as CEO and president of Sam Adams for a time.
He's getting pulled back in.
He keeps doing that.
Yeah.
So Great Taste in the Midwest, there is some complications there. In that, there's a new law in Wisconsin, whereas you cannot bring beer into the state unless you are licensed to do that, which was not the case in the past. They could do festivals without having to have a license to distribute. and that license is now $1,500. So anyone who wants to come to the Great Taste of the Midwest and sample their beers at the largest volunteer-run beer festival in the country has to pay that $1,500 registration with the state.
Right, which is completely prohibitive for the kind of return on investment you would ever get in that kind of a festival.
Well, there is no return on investment, pretty much.
Well, I mean, if it's zero, then I mean, people go there for a reason, and that would probably disqualify a lot of folks. And it would change the character and the nature of the event. It would take it from a basic fan service to craft beer fans to something else.
Right.
Something else that it's not.
Some small brewery out of Ohio or Iowa or Nebraska isn't going to make the trip there if they have to pay $1,500 to the state just to be able to give away free beer.
Right. Yeah. I should also mention that we also get the extra 50% tariffs on Canadian goods, but so far as we know, it doesn't include malt at this point. But we have not seen anything written. By the way, none of these trade deals, the major ones that we're hearing about on the news, there are no supporting documents. There is no contract. There are no rules. Like we talk about when you pass a law. Well, there's the text of the law for one, and then there are rules made by agencies. There's none of that right now, is what I'm understanding. So we lost the camera. So I just want to say this very briefly. A lot of people are saying, well, I haven't really seen the effect of any of these tariffs. The reason you won't see a lot of these effects yet is because companies anticipating these will stock up on raw materials, or they will overstock to sort of weather this, especially since some of these were rescinded and we don't know the actual status of them. So it's coming. This is going to be a brutal third quarter, I feel, especially with back to school stuff and holidays coming up. So I just bought a bunch of coffee from Costco. The price is the same as it was a couple weeks ago.
Coffee's got its own problems in addition to tariffs. So
yeah. So time to hoard like it's COVID, I think. Except toilet paper, don't do that.
Sweet.
Buy a bidet. Awesome.
Right on. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for listening to the show, and thanks for opening your home to me once again.
I'm running out of places to do this with a different angle. Awesome. All right. Cheers.
We could sit in the chairs next time.
We've done that once. All right. Cheers.
Oh, wait, I don't have the cheers. Quick. Oh, now we're both out. Oh, God.
Well, because...
All right, cut this. Cheers.
Cheers. Arizona is a wildly beautiful place, brimming with over 100 brewing companies. I'm Rob Fulmer, the Director of Government and Community Affairs for the Arizona Craft Brewers Guild. I'm joined by Executive Director Andrew Baum. Together we cover the state, bringing you the best of what's happening at our breweries and beyond. Welcome to Arizona Beer.